Okay. Well, it's often said that one of the great pains that we experience in the dance of romance is the agony of unrequited love. And this is certainly true in this song that I'm going to do next. This was written by a poet named Patrick Kavanagh back in 1946 in the Republic of Ireland. And Patrick at that time was not the well-regarded poet that he is today. He was a struggling person at age 40 without much of an audience. And more to the sadness of it, he was in love with an unobtainable 22-year-old medical student at the Dublin School of Medicine named Hilda Moriarty. And Patrick lived on a street in Dublin called Ragland Road. And he would go from his street on Ragland Road and just bump into Hilda regularly and try to share some of his genius, what he thought was his genius, with his poetry. And he prided himself, he told Hilda, as being a poet of the peasant, or a peasant poet. And she got so tired of his peasant poetry that one day she said to him, "Can you not then write about anything other than stony gray soil and bogs, Patty?" And that really hurt Patrick. So he went back and wrote a poem for Hilda about his experience, essentially, of being rejected by her and having this affection for her that was not being returned. And he originally entitled it "Dark-Haired Miriam Ran Away." He didn't want to put Hilda's name in it, didn't want to embarrass her in publication, but it was all about her. And later, not that much later though, Luke Kelly and the Dubliners did a musical version of it, and it was set to the tune that Patrick Kavanagh himself had selected, an old Irish tune a couple hundred years old called "The Dawning of the Day." And I always thought this song dated several centuries back, but only the melody does. The actual song was written in 1946. So this is Patrick's song for Hilda Moriarty, a sad song about unrequited love called "On Ragland Road." On Ragland Road of an autumn day, I saw her first and knew, oh, that her dark hair would weave a snare that I might one day rue. I saw the danger, I walked along the enchanted way, and I said, let grief be a fallen leaf at the dawning of the day. On Grafton Street in November, we tripped lightly along the ledge of a deep ravine where can be seen the worth of passion's pledge. The Queen of Hearts still making tarts, and I not making hay. Oh, I loved too much, and by such and such is happiness thrown away. I gave her the gifts of the mind. I gave her the secret sign that is known by all of the artists who have lived through time and tide. so hurriedly that my reason must allow. Oh, that I had loved not as I should, a creature made of clay. When the angel woos those wings, he'll lose at the dawning of the day. When the angel sings, he'll lose those clay wings at the dawning